In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your very own affordable teleprompter system.
This is how to film a YouTube video or anything.
To make your own teleprompter setup similar to this is going to be very simple, and you'll only need to make 3 independent purchases. Now that's excluding the camera and the tripod, so assuming you already own those 2 items, the 3 purchases that you're going to have to make are a tablet, either an iPad or window-based tablet, the actual teleprompter software to go on the tablet, and the hardware, which is this contraption right here. Okay, let's go over all those real quick. Now a lot of you might already own your own tablet, and that is going to save you a bunch of money if you can make it work for you. I recommend getting a tablet that is 12 inches outside diameter. Now the number that you see when you go to buy a tablet online will be the screen dimensions angle to angle. If you click on the specifications, they'll almost always list what the dimensions are, and what we're interested in is the outside diameter in this instance. The next purchase that you have to make is the actual software itself, and depending if you're using an Apple iPad or a Windows-based tablet or an Android-based tablet, that's going to determine which software app you need to purchase. The good news is sometimes they're free, sometimes they're $5 or $10. If you don't need to look right directly into the camera, you might not even need the rest of this hardware. Just the tablet and the app might do the trick for you. Or if you're close enough to your camera, you might be able to read it on your phone. The third item you're going to have to purchase is the actual teleprompter hardware itself. Now I was really excited when I found this setup. This is by CaddieBuddy. Let's take the hood off so we can take a look at it. And what it is just a very simple setup. It is hardware mounted to the tripod with it just mounts right to the quick release right here. The camera, as you can see, sits on this little bracket, and it has this special anti-reflective glass so that once you put the hood over it and block out all the light, it's just invisible to the camera. But it makes a really nice reflective surface for you to read your teleprompter. I looked at a lot of different cheaper models in the same price range. This one sells for $158 currently on their website. And everything else in the same price range was just junk. I mean, I was getting kind of discouraged. As I was looking at all these setups, I was thinking, man, we're going to have to go up to like around the $600 range to get something that actually works. Until I found this little system by CaddieBuddy. One of the neat things about it is it's mounted, as you can see, on the 15mm rod system. That is compatible with, if you have other stuff, that's standard. So if I want to start adding modifiers, adding filters, putting the thing on a slider, whatever, I have options to expand with this, which is really nice. That's one of the things that sold me on it. Now, some of the drawbacks to it are that there's not a lot of adjustability. For instance, the tray that holds the tablet is not adjustable. You're going to want to go with a tablet that's about 12 inches in length maximum. Otherwise, you're looking at trying to do some special modifiers yourself. The camera bracket doesn't have a lot of adjustability in it, but if you're going with a DSLR size camera or a mirrorless camera, even if you're shooting with your iPhone or something, it's going to be great. And let's just take a look at the hood again. You can just has Velcro to mount it up here, and all you want to do is just be sure the whole camera is covered so no light spilling in. You can use a little bit bigger camera with this. If you do, you're going to need to make sure all the light is blocked out. You might even have to go with some black wrap, which is, this is handy to have around set. It's kind of like aluminum foil, but it's thick and black and relatively fire resistant. I'll put a link to that in the notes. And other than that, that's what you're looking at. Now, one quick word about the tripod. You may not need a tripod as sturdy as this, but I would definitely consider getting a pretty hefty tripod. I mean, you got to consider if your tripod goes down, your whole rig goes down, the whole setup. And that could be disastrous. So if you're using a $30 tripod, don't. I wouldn't. I would go with a fairly sturdy tripod, and I'd even consider adding extra weight to it, maybe hanging a sandbag on it, or something just to give it stability, because you know, you start getting top heavy the more stuff you put up here, depending on the size of your camera, whatnot. But you know, you're talking your camera, your teleprompter system, your tablet, just for starters. You know, if your mic system's up here, you want to protect it. You know, just use some common sense. You know what you need. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. I'm happy with this purchase. I feel like I got my money's worth. It's functional, affordable. I hope this video was helpful to you. I'm Jeff McClellan. Hopefully we'll see you next week on How to Film Anything.